Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Zeus, Master of Olympus, episode 20 today, guys. Now we're carrying on with the Voyages of Jason here, and I was thinking that this was the last the last scenario in this campaign. But I don't think it is actually. It can't be, because we've got these things where we can set aside things for the colony. So there must be an episode... there must be one more thing where we have a colony, at least one more. So we can set aside this wheat here. We'll do that. Yeah, cool. So let's have a... Oops, I've just spanned the map around. This is the guy, Stymphalus, which I always make fun of his name. It's a very strange name. I think it's more of Stymphalus, but Stymphalus. Yeah. Let's give him some food. Gobble that up, Stymphalus. So whereabouts are we then? Whereabouts are we in this particular level? Yeah, so we've got this quest here to return the Golden Fleece. This is Zeus that set us this quest, and we're going to finally need Jason for that. We're going to need to call Jason. Finally, because we've been calling all sorts of heroes, and the whole quest is called the Voyages of Jason. The whole campaign is called the Voyages of Jason. So we should... Here we go. We've got this Heroes Hall for Jason. Let's have a look at what he needs, because he's quite demanding, actually. So we've got these 3 triremes, which last episode we started working on those triremes. It looks like they have armor, but some of them, they all need wood, unfortunately. Okay. And we're running low on money, actually. Look at that. Huh. What are we even buying? What are we importing? Okay. Marble. Let's stop doing that. Let's stop buying marble. Oh, we're still importing it from another source somewhere. Was it that? Okay, I'll just turn that one off. Where are we buying marble from? Oh, here as well. Okay, so we're going to stop buying marble for now. 61. Yeah, well, they're not going to be happy about this. One of our allies just had to bail us out there. Thank you very much, Naxus. Where are you? Yeah, so we've got a little a down, a thumbs down there, because they had to bail us out of our financial problems. Oops. But we do appreciate that. That's pretty cool. We're spending all our money on marble, of course, because we are also building this Arbor of Athena. And yeah, it looks like we've got twice as much marble as we need. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing I stopped buying that marble, because we've got way too much. Cool. We do need some sculpture though. We all have 1 sculpture here, we can see, but we need 8 in total. Cool. And of course the Arbor of Athena, we're building this so we can get access to olives. We don't have any olives at the moment, and we end up with a few olive trees out here. That of course is going to let us be able to make olive oil, which we can distribute around the city and upgrade. We're all in... Yeah, look at this, all these houses need olive oil to upgrade. Ha. So yeah, that's where we are at the moment, basically. Yeah, the Heroes Hall for Jason. We're working on these triremes for sure. There are a few other things here. We need horseman companies, which means we need to build this elite housing here, which is going to be a pain in the backside. Also, we need 8 horses, which 8 horses will go hand in hand with the horseman companies, so that should be okay. And then crates of food. We've got 36 in storage. We need 64. So yeah, we could probably crank up our storage and a little bit of production there. That'll be fine. We can worry about that last, I would say. So once we've got that, these are like the secondary goals anyway, because our primary goals is to return the Golden Fleece, which we do need Jason for. We need the cash as well, which we should be okay. We don't have any imports at the moment. Yeah, it's all straight exports, so we should be fine with that. What else? And then a few things for the colony, which, yeah, that'll be fine. We can figure that out later. Cool. So we've got this little colony going down here as well. I think that's cool. We've got the main area that we started with. And these guys need more culture to evolve. Let's have a look at that. Philosophers. Yeah, they're not getting access to philosophers. One of the things we can do is just crush one of the buildings in the middle. That will, of course, make a few homeless people.
Thrown out of my home. What did I do to deserve this?
What did I do to deserve this? Well, excuse me, you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Cool. And we're losing games, by the way. I don't think we've won games in a while, so yeah. If we look here, we've got not bad, good, okay, and overall is good in terms of the games here, the Olympic Games. Ha! We should probably step up our game. So guys, one of the things we need to do then is work on the elite housing. The whole reason we built all these things down here was to get more people. Of course, we needed to house a few, we needed to get way more workers to work in these trireme wharfs. Of course, these guys need 100 employees each, which is the biggest building by far, and we've had to build 3 of those. So let's have a look at our housing situation. We've got housing for 36 people, but we still have some workers needed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of branch out here. I would have liked to branch out here, but I've very foolishly put buildings in the way. We could still make this work, I think. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to go with like a double layer of culture buildings here. So we'll go for a college, we'll go for a drama school. What else? A gym, of course. Maybe another drama school and a college. Yeah, okay. That could work for us. Oh, and we've ran out of space down here. I didn't realise. Okay. This is one of our allies again. Again, that was a weird way of stretching out a word there. Again. One of our allies again. Whatever, we'll send him those goods. You should really plan these festivals properly though, guys. They're all like, oh no, we're having a festival and we don't have any food. Like, do you not plan for things like that? Right. Common housing then, we'll squeeze this in here. Cool. And then we'll go for the regular things as well, like fountains. Or can we squeeze the infirmary in here? No. Well, whatever. We can squeeze everything else in, so that should be fine. What else? Okay, no tax officers. So that's cool. We don't need anything else there. We'll wrap this around there. I think that's going to work out cool. Of course, I just saw the Agora guy here, the distributor. Completely forgot about that guy. So let's add that in like there. That'll do. Food vendor and a fleece vendor. Are these too distant? No. Okay. I mean, they'd have to get the food and fleece from down here. Look. So I don't think that is too distant. So we're all good in that department. And I think what we should do as well, once we've got this thing set up here, what we should do for sure is let's just increase the amount of food very slightly here. So fisheries would be very nice. Yeah, we can squeeze a few in here. And I'm sorry if I sound a bit strange today, guys. I've got hay fever like crazy. It's been really badly affecting me the last few weeks, so I'm trying to like clear my sinuses and stuff before I record, but every now and again I just say a word and it's very strange. It's a very strangely pronounced word because of my hay fever. Right, so we got what's this, 4 different shipping docks in there. That should really help for sure. Yeah, that should really do wonders for us. Can we squeeze any more in? Probably, if we really tried. I mean, we could probably get one in here, but that's going to be a pain in the backside. We don't want to do that, because then we'd have to think about trying to get the maintenance office there and things like that. So we'll stick with this for now and see how that goes. And we could have maybe moved to this pier over to one side. Can we squeeze a fishery in there? Oh, spot on! Look at that. Cool. And I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to... oh, this is a gift of wine. Cool. I'm going to just destroy the roadblocks there. Just so it all links up very nicely. Now, for that gift of wine, we didn't have the storage capacities for it. and is come and pestered us again. So there we go. We'll squeeze a few of these in. So what else do we need to do? Yeah, let's keep an eye on this for sure. Need food. That's fine. Now, guys, I kind of feel bad. I feel bad because last episode was like over a week ago, and then before that it was like 4 weeks between the previous episode. And I said to you guys last episode, we're definitely coming back with Zeus, Master of Olympus. I'm going to try and hit it once a week, maybe twice a week. And that just hasn't happened, unfortunately. I was like, yeah, we're definitely maybe 1 episode next week, possibly even 2. And yeah, that hasn't happened. And I've just been crazy busy. I do really, really, really want to be doing Zeus Master of Olympus twice a week, if possible. Let me know what you guys think about that. I know there's a few less people watch Zeus Master of Olympus compared to Settlers Saturday. That obviously Settlers Saturday is like my best series so far, my most popular series. There's a few of you guys that watch Zeus at least, so let me know how often you'd like to see these episodes drop. Would you like it weekly or bi-weekly? Yeah, so I do apologise for missing last week, even though I promised you guys that we'd be having some content. This is quite interesting. We won the Olympian Games here. Now, can we... Okay, we can build a monument, and we have the working stadium, so we're going to be hosting the Olympian Games next time it's on, in 4 years' time. That's pretty cool. Imagine if that's how they did it in the modern times. If you won the Olympian Games overall, then you could host the Olympian Games. I'm sure that opens up for all kinds of corruption and things like that. That's just asking for corruption right there. So that's probably why it doesn't happen like that. I just... Oh, there's a fire in the city. Okay. We got our guys working on that straight away. Let's have a look at the hazards here. Maybe... Oh, no, that's unrest. Hazards... Yeah, this is kind of slightly badly designed there. That's entirely my fault. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to squeeze in another maintenance office down here. That's the perfect little spot for it to squeeze in there. And we'll see how that goes. Cool. Let's just check the hazards here as well. Okay. I mean, we've got all this space down here, so I'm thinking we should drop another... We can drop a maintenance office in there. The reason I built these spaces here was for monuments, so we can squeeze some in there. We've got the athlete monument, which we just received. Very nice. What's this building on the end? Okay. Oh, another helping hand. We must be losing money like crazy. Another appeal monument there. This is one of our allies needs some fleece. We can do that easily. And I think maybe we'll post this diplomacy monument. Was this when... okay, yeah. We got this diplomacy monument when our long-time rival, Stymphilus, he suddenly wanted to be an ally to us, and we graciously accepted because he had conquered us in previous episodes, and we were paying tribute to him, and suddenly he wants to be an ally, which means no more tribute. So yeah, that's fine. The food here is too distant, it's saying. Okay, that's a shame. That's a shame. And now, yeah, I'm going to set up a few lines of, yeah, lines of transport, I think, for these buildings. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to explain to you why we missed Zeus Master of Olympus last week. Now, basically, it's my girlfriend's birthday coming up, actually, later in this month, and she's going to be 25 years old. I'm 25 myself. I had to think about that for a moment. For any of you guys that were curious, yeah, I'm 25 as well. So her 25th birthday is coming up later this month. And I was thinking, I want to get something nice for her. You know what I mean? I want to get something that she can maybe remember for, I don't know, like something that she could pass down to her kids, or something she could pass down to the grandkids. Like a nice little heirloom, like a little trinket, basically. So I was thinking, I've already got a jewelry in the past. I really wanted like a really nice trinket that I could get. And I eventually went for basically like a spinning top, you know, like the old school classic spinning tops, yeah? That sounds really crap. It sounds like a really crap gift, but these things were made in Canada, and it's called Forever Spin, these things, if you want to check it out. And they're really, really fine. They're made to really, really fine tolerances, or low tolerances, high spec kind of things. I got one of these things, and it spins really, really well. It's really nice. It also came with a base. Now, on one side of the base, it's super flat, so basically it will spin really well. It'll spin as well as possible on this base, because the base is like being machined to be as flat as possible. No ridges, no bumps or anything like that. Yeah, so I got this thing, quite expensive, and I thought I want to make it even more personal. So on this little base, like I say, it's flat on one side. On the other side, it's got like a hole in it, like a dint, and you can put the spinning top in it, so it displays it quite nicely. And I thought on this side that you don't spin it on, I'll get something engraved. I'll get a nice engraved thing on it. And I was thinking, what can I get? And I eventually went for something nice and simple, like happy 25th birthday, and then the date. So I got this thing engraved, very, very fancy engraving. It looks really nice, actually. But I woke up in the middle of the night like, shit, I got the wrong date engraved on this thing from the other side of the ocean that took like 2 weeks to get here and was very expensive. The engraving itself was expensive. There's no way I could afford to buy a new one. I probably don't have the time to even order it and for it to arrive. And I've got the wrong date. No, so her birthday is the 27th. And yeah, I asked for the 28th. I've got a friend whose birthday is on the 28th. And I always get the two confused. Ouch. So yeah, I called the guy up 9. I didn't sleep a wink, by the way, during the night. I just couldn't sleep at all. Yeah, I called this guy at 9 in the morning, like, yeah, don't engrave it. And he was like, sorry, pal, I've already done it. I've already engraved this thing. I wasn't busy in the shop, so I gave it a quick engrave right there and then. Ouch. Now, luckily, he managed to sort it out. This guy was very helpful, actually. He kind of like dug a little trench out, basically with his machine. Dug a little trench out where it said the date, and then engraved from the trench. So it kind of doesn't look right, but wow. So that's been a really, really crazy week for me. I've had to go back and forth into the city centre like 3 times this week to sort all that out. Oh man. So yeah, I've been crazy busy. On top of that, I've had work and things like that, and that's why I've kind of neglected Master of Olympus here, because I just had loads of crazy stuff on my mind. It looks alright though. The finished product looks okay. I mean, unless I told her that I'd cocked it up, she probably wouldn't notice. So it's okay. It's okay. But not the best situation to be in there, for sure. Oh man. That's just typical of me. That's typical IRClevor. I do stupid things and... Oops. Right, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to expand out a little bit here, I think. In fact, let's do it like this. Cool. Oh man. Okay, we lost the games there. Now I put this monument here, so it's kind of messed things up for us, but whatever. That's fine. How are we going to make this work? Oh, no, we don't want that. Okay. What we'll have to do is something like this to start with. Yeah, that'll do. And then I'm going to leave a little bit of space here for another agora. We'll get that on board as well. Food and fleece for sure. There we go. And then, yeah, the basics as well, I think. Yeah, so fountain. Where's the other fountain? That other fountain is up here, so I'm going to put this one here. Or there. I was gonna squeeze it in the corner there, but we don't want it to be connected to this particular road. Or should we just connect it? Yeah, we'll connect it to the road. And then go like that. I think we need to get rid of that roadblock. Cool, and then we'll go for... Where is it? The maintenance office there. That's I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. We just had to be bailed out again by another ally. Are we not selling things fast enough, or am I just spending money? Am I just spending money too fast? I don't know. So we've got enough food here to support everyone. I was thinking we could branch out up here. We've got all of this food area. Yeah, so we've made a little bit of progress here. We want to get a surplus of unemployed people, basically. And at the moment we have a workers needed problem. Yeah, we need unemployed people, basically. And then from there we can work on the elite housing and things like that. But I'm going to call the episode here, guys. I normally aim for about 20 to 25 minutes per episode, so we're spot on here. This is perfect. We can look at this, squeeze in a few columns where I've messed up here. Yeah, doesn't that look good? Right, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. We are definitely going to be doing it once a week, hopefully twice a week. I'll see you guys next time for another episode of Let's Play Zeus, Master of Olympus.